Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's Juli coming to you live from Laval with my weekly interviews. Thank you for watching. If you're going to watch live or the replay, let me know where you're watching from, what platform you're tuning in from. And for those of you who is the first time on my page, welcome to my page. My name is Julieta. I am the business owner of this page. By profession, I work as an engineer in construction, and I've been starting a digital journey since 2 years ago. I'm getting close to my 2 years anniversary. So every week I bring in a business partner. Today I have a business partner who has a special partner on his business. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see him, but it's gonna be fun. So I'm just gonna invite him in. James is gonna be here with us.
There I am. Hello.
Hello, James. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good. It's nice to be able to talk to you.
Yes. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
No worries.
Okay, James. So, like, I was telling the audience, I hope people engage and tell us where they're watching from. But tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do, or whatever you like to share with the audience?
Sure. My name is James Look from St. Albert, Alberta. I've been in the business now for pretty close to 2 years. My other career is a business analyst, and I've been in IT well over 20 years. Yeah, I've got 3 boys, 2 of which are twins. And if you know me, I've got my pet dog, Max. I don't really refer to him as a dog because he's just with me all the time. So yeah, maybe I'll have him come on in a bit. Yeah, just a little bit about me.
Nice, nice. And okay, so you were telling me you work in IT. I don't know if you worked online before, but what made you look for something else aside from your profession?
Sure. So my career in IT, I started out in telecom, a very dynamic industry. A lot of always structure changes, always people moving, different careers, different jobs. I haven't really been in the same role or job pretty much. It's always changing within 5 years. I never really had a chance to establish myself at a company for more than 5 to 7 years. Right now I'm in IT, as I mentioned, and I've been in my current role for about 5 years. But it was, when I was, having a family, that's always difficult. You never really knowing where you're going. It can be exciting. It's always worked out for me. It's always been a positive thing, and something I've always looked at, redesigning myself, and change is always good. But
Mhm.
again, it's tough with a family, and we moved from Vancouver. I've originally from Winnipeg, so there's always a lot of change and volatility in that industry and in my career. So right now I'm pretty stable, but a couple of years ago, maybe 3, 4 years ago, I started thinking, what happens when that career change is coming again.
Yeah.
As I'd rather be the driver in my career and what I'm going to be doing, and thinking about, instead of being reactive, think ahead. And so I started looking at other options. I wanted to do, own my own business. I looked at franchise opportunities, real
Mhm.
estate, a lot of different options. But yeah, and then suddenly this opportunity, it's kind of a strange how it came into my plate. But I've been doing it pretty close to 2 years now. Still, I'm still able to work my career as a business analyst, but it's really given me the flexibility to work when I want, and do what I want when. If I'm working at my other job, it's not impacting that. I can do this on weekends if I want. If I feel like working, after hours, whatever, wherever.
Yeah. Whatever. Yes. Oh, we had a little bit of a cut there, but yes, it's actually same thing in my case. I'm still working my full-time job, so like you fit this at the end of the day on the weekends, and because of the flexibility that allows us, right, to work whenever we have time and for the period of time that we decide to.
Yeah.
And since you have a full-time job, how many hours do you allocate to this business per week or per day if you do it every day?
Yeah, usually it's a couple hours a day. I'm always trying to grow my business, so I try to stay on top of it, and
Yeah.
that's really important. You're treating it as a business, and it's something I like doing. I treat it as for me. It's my business. I'm the owner, and I determine the level of success, right? So it's
Yes,
put into it.
exactly. Yes, that's important what you just said, uh, you are the owner, and success depends on you, right? Depends on you, depends on me. For my business, it's we are part of an incredible system, but and luckily we have a great platform that we can rely on, where very big part of it is automated and done for us. But the the showing up is our business, right? So
Yeah.
and that doesn't, yeah, it really makes sense, you know. And I don't know if it's kind of a silly question asking you. Oh, there he is.
Wow.
Hi, Max. He's
There
so
it is.
cute.
Everyone wants to see Max. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's funny because I took about a year and a half off from work. During that last we'll call it restructuring. That was
yeah,
when I was in the telecom industry, and I really took that time to really think about what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, and that's when I think I started thinking about, okay, what, I want to do things for myself now. I want my own business. I want to be the boss. I want to be the driver, and stop, like I mentioned, stop being reacting, and be proactive in it. And it's funny because then my current role came into my plate and I went back to work. But and that's when I decided, hey, I want to be a business owner now. Now's the time to do it. And
yeah,
you just have to know when it's the right time, right?
yeah. Sometimes. Oh, we have some compliments for your friend there. Hi,
Always,
Priscilla. Priscilla
always,
is
Mac.
my mentee. Yeah, he is cute. So she loves the dog. Exactly. Sometimes we wait for the right time, but sometimes you just have to get going, and you learn as you go. And what I was going to ask you before is, I don't know if it's kind of a silly question, since you're in the IT industry. Did you have any experience working online? Because I don't know
Mm,
if.
Not really. No, it was
Okay.
mostly, social media, of course, but um yeah, it was all new, and really that's another driver, because I had no idea where to start. Even looking at franchises and real estate, the stock market, a lot of different options. It was, that learning curve. And again, with this business, that's one of the main drivers was all the training that laid out
Yes.
for me. It's pretty much a turnkey system where you just plug in, and you can be up and running in no time. And yeah, that was, I think the real kicker for myself, that really, that's what I needed that structure to be able to start.
Yes, exactly. Because most of us come in this business without any previous experience. And like you just mentioned, the structure that we have, which takes you from point A to point B, very straightforward, right? Not that the journey is going to be a straight line, because it's not, but at least you are very guided in every step of your business, which
Absolutely.
is, mentors and coaches. We have you have your mentor and your coach. I have my mentor and my coach as well, and they're there for us, guiding us, answering our questions, and supporting. And that's a very big part of this business, the support that we receive as a community, right? And what do you enjoy the most about all this online business?
Honestly, this is what I love. I mean, it's engaging with people, and I get so many messages, comments, business and both just asking about Max, what I do. It's very they're interested in the activities we do together. People are interested in what I've got. When I'm on vacation or something, where am I staying? It's there's a lot of different aspects to it. There's the business side of it and managing it. You're managing your budgets, you're managing your teams, you're managing your time. But there's a lot of the social aspect of it, which I really enjoy.
Yes. Yes, and it's nice that you mentioned that, because although we are each one of us independent business owners, we have that group or community, sense, where we all come together under the same platform, and we help each other, right? Because it's not a competition between you and me. Where each of us have our own businesses, and we are successful. Me and my business, you and your business, and we're not competing with each other. That's why the community is so united, if you want to call
Yes.
it some way.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
what about when you found this opportunity? Did you have some? Because tonight, we have our workshop, our live workshop, so where people can register and see if this could be a possibility of something that they would be interested in doing. Um, did you have any degree of skepticism when you found this, and how did you manage that if it happened?
That's interesting because, again, I probably didn't come into the business, or it kind of found me. It was kind of weird because I actually knew some people who were doing it, and I
Okay.
was thinking about it. And then, like I said, when I was off work for a while, and then I kind of, you know, it, I went back to work and everything, and I kind of didn't think about it. And then I just kind of, like I said, it was kind of strange. It just kind of found me. And then I decided that this was the right time. Um, I was stable in my career. I've achieved what I want. I was successful. I'm making good money, but you want more, and you want something for yourself. And
Yes.
that's really, so there wasn't that level of skepticism. It was more, I knew it was more about myself. I had to be ready to do it. I knew the system worked. I knew, looking at the training and how it was laid out, and the potential was there. So it was mostly just making the decision with myself, and that's usually the toughest part. I talk to a lot of people, and it's always,
Yeah.
they're not ready for change. It's tough. It's tough. But I've gone through it so many times with my career that I know there's never a right time for anything, and just you just got to go for it. Just do it.
Yes, exactly. It's like when something unexpected happens, it doesn't wait for the right time. It just happens, and you have to deal with it. So sometimes we make the unexpected appear when we take decisions, right? So really, there isn't a right time. Oh, I'm going to wait when I finish this, or I'm going to wait when, I don't know, I have more money or whatever.
Yeah,
But
that's exactly it.
yeah,
Be proactive in what you're doing, and be the
yeah.
master of your destiny, instead of letting somebody else or something else dictate what's going to happen.
Exactly, exactly. So, James, in this case, what would you tell people that have the this degree of skepticism? Or I don't know, in your business, you must have seen people that ask you questions like, and they come with a degree of skepticism. How do you answer to those?
Well, honestly, I say, well, look at myself. Like, do you think I, yeah, like, just look at me. Like, why would you be so skeptical of something, right? I mean, you do the research, you look at the system, you
Yeah.
know what the potential is, and you talk to people, and honestly, they'll tell you exactly what it's all about, and we're pretty transparent on what we do and how we do it, and the level of success we've all had. So
Yeah.
I think it's not hard for people to really. I think it's harder for people to be skeptical, whatever that word is. I can't even say it right now. But instead of, it's easier, just jump in, and
Exactly,
we're
exactly.
transparent. Like, you can find the information you want. We're not hiding.
And yes, and what we offer in our workshops is 90 minutes of the basic information about the system, the 3 pillars of working online, and then there's a panel of people sharing their story. Right? I was in the workshop last January 13th, and I loved the experience. And I think I'm jumping in again in March. I have a date, but I don't remember exactly what date. And that's it. We share our stories. We share what this business has done for us, and we encourage people to jump in the 30-day trial. And if you don't if you don't resonate with the business, which can happen because it certainly isn't for everybody. There's people that are not interested. You get your money back after joining the group. But the wonderful thing about joining in is that, like James said, you see all the success of the people doing this business in there. So that's a little bit of our advice. I always say we can't, I mean, at the end, it's everybody's decision, right? It was mine when I jumped in, yours as well.
Yeah.
So we can't do the rest for people. Everybody has to take their own decision.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm an open book online, honestly. And I love sharing that aspect of my family,
Yeah.
Max and everything. We're on all the platforms, LinkedIn, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we're really transparent in, our day-to-day lives. And I love sharing that. And that's kind of the fun part about it. And I think people will see that and, know that we're not really trying to, pull the wool over anybody's eyes or anything. It's a
Yes.
legitimate business, and it requires time, effort, and money as well. I mean, it's a business, right? And it's
Yeah.
put into it.
It is a business. It requires an initial investment. That there is different ways to jump in, but it's certainly a fraction of what any other franchise would cost. Like you mentioned before, a standard franchise. I don't know. I haven't even done the math, but I know they're very expensive. And no. Let's not go in there. But I know what this investment cost, and it's really a fraction of anything, and it's affordable for people,
And
that's why we're successful.
and looking at the costs involved when I looked at this, the back end systems, the level of support, the admin, your website, your funnel, all that information, those systems and everything, what that would cost far
Yes,
outweighs what the initial investment is. And
exactly.
to try to do that myself, and that's the thing, to try to do that myself, I couldn't. And the level, the amount of it would cost me, it was just a no-brainer for myself.
Yes, exactly. And you're the perfect example because you know about the back-end system. I have no idea what that is or how it's done or websites or funnels and that, but you do. So you know the cost that has. So there you go.
And you try to convey that to people, but some people don't really, they're looking to do it themselves and everything, and they've tried it. There's other platforms that allow you to, but with all the systems integrated in here and all the training and everything, I just don't think, it was, that's why I'm here.
Thank you so much, James, for your input here. I really appreciate your time. And well, that's it for me, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed. And all you need to do if you want to check us out is just register on our pages and our website. And he wants to say bye.
Yeah, come here. I was trying to say skeptical, but he kept so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, James, and we'll see you probably Friday. Wait, I lost my mouse. Oh my gosh, where is it? Here it is. Okay. On our Zoom on Fridays, right? Our copy Zoom.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.